In my temple, call me the X-Men symbol. And I got enough star power to make the Avengers dissemble. My face look dreadful, Deadpool. I'm giving wings like Red Bull. Keep it rockin', let the thing that's on my finger the speckle. And I got metal, Magneto. And I got green like T-Ho. I ain't got a gamble or gambit. She speak Cajun and Creole. In my role gallery, I got Mystique in my team now. Jubilees in jeans. My Wonder Woman is lethal.
Happy Black Friday.
He's filming the fire, guns are with my repulsor. Lilmaceee, winter soldier, and the first can get me off. I'm burning like supernova, Superman, super duper. You're gonna lose if you're a loser. Lord of mischief in my district, I'm low key a seducer. So when you're falling, so
Excuse me. Good morning, everybody. Hold on 1 second. Boom. There I am. Uh, Good morning, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Hello. Hola. Hey, it's Fat Keenan. Fridays with Fat Keenan. And we're gonna start. Oh, and actually, it's Black Friday with Fat Keenan. How many of y'all are out there trying to shop, standing out there in the cold, been out there for hours? Hopefully you're not. Buy that shit online, man. Like, no deal is worth the death of cold that you could catch today. My coffee. My bad. Good morning. So I'm gonna start off with it's really pissing me off. I keep getting banned from TikTok, and I've made some mistakes on TikTok. I'm an '80s baby. I fuck up. People make mistakes. I accept some of my bans. My last one was for being a bully, though, and I don't think I was technically bullying the kid. I mean, I did talk crap about him. I did call him out. I did a Was it a duet? No, it wasn't a duet. It was a stitch. So it played as a little snippet of video, and then I got to comment on it. And this stupid kid, he's like, I swear, I hope he's freaking 14. He can't be more than a freshman, but he's sitting there talking so much noise. I've been to prison. I shooted 8 people, actually 9, but they didn't count one. One didn't count. I shooted 9, but only 8 counted. Kid said shoot it. He's got these blonde ass dreads, and he has one video where he's holding up like $1,000 all spread out and like, dude, put your mama's paycheck down, bro. And then he was like, drop. That's how much I don't care about money. I just drop it on the ground, and just leave it there. He didn't leave it there that long because you took like 4 videos with the same $1,000. And then he takes another video where he's like, no, not a lot of money, but that's how much I don't care about money. And he just dropped it on the ground. Boy, that's $14. You better pick that $14 up off the ground. That's your college savings right there. You don't have to go to school to be a success. I didn't go to school and I'm a success. You're still in school, little kid. Oh, sorry. Good morning again, right? But he's choosing to do those things, right? So me talking crap about things that he chooses to do is not being a bully, I don't think. I literally said, I've never been to prison, but I've been to jail. And if you came into jail with any of that mess, you're probably gonna get your ass kicked, either by a gangster ass dude or a curmudgeon old white guy that's just gonna be like, "No, I'm not dealing with this shit with you right now, you freaking kid." I'm just saying, like, so when it doesn't it come off better from an old white guy on TikTok just spewing some jokes. And hey, just so you know, if you put yourself out there, people are allowed to talk shit about you. Guess what? Anybody could take anything I put out there and make fun of me. And there's a lot to work with right here, kid. Everyone. You want to make fun of something? Let the hate flow. I could take it. But if it's something you choose to do and something you put out there on social media, haters are going to hate. Grow some backbone and learn to push that shit to the side. You don't think people talk shit about the Island Boys? You don't. I think I just saw a video of them getting booed on stage in Miami Beach. You think that's gonna stop their grind at all? No, because guess what? They accept what they do and they just do what they do, and I don't think they apologize for it at all. Whether I agree with it, whether I like them, I'm just saying, kid. Like, you're gonna get some hate, and I'm gonna figure out a way to where maybe I call it like the intervention channel. Not like intervention with drugs, but just intervention with actions. Like, what are you doing, bro? Why are you doing this? Like, I'm not for bullying at all. Something you can't change, something you have no choice in. Don't make fun of somebody for being fat. Don't make fun of somebody for wearing glasses. Don't make fun of somebody for being too short. There's an okay way to make some short jokes. I'm 6'3". If you're a short guy, I may make some jokes about you. I might make a little ha ha, but I'm not trying to bully you into ha ha ha, you short bitch. That's not the thing here. But you gotta. I don't understand why everyone's so fragile. Like, I get like the bullying like push kids very far, and I get that. But there's a difference between. I don't even know. Like, I don't know if I could say there's a difference between bullying and just like. But I feel like if nobody talks any shit, then you just think you can get away with anything. And if you're walking around like your shit don't stink and like nobody's ever gonna give you any grief for it, I'm sorry, somebody's gonna give you some grief somewhere. And this kid just I just couldn't hold it in. Like, I try really hard not to hate. I do the Haterade show where I talk shit about people, but I try not to call them out. I have called out some people where they're making choices doing stupid shit. I don't call out uh big girls talking about, I don't call that stuff out. And don't get me wrong at all. I find a big girl very sexy. But I know I don't have not the balls, but I mean, like, if I put myself out there with, I got a jelly belly and a peanut butter booty. If I did that, you don't think somebody's gonna talk some shit to me? You don't think, if I'm shaking my fat all around, or if I'm pressing my man boobs together and making jokes? Yeah, it might be funny, but there's gonna be some people that are laughing at me, and everybody's laughing at you, dude. I don't like. Someday you'll learn, and unfortunately, you'll have all this shit to look back on, and I thank my lucky stars that none of this shit was around when I was a kid. You realize the stupid shit I would have put out there for people to. If this shit was around in the 90s, you know how many times I would have been on there saying the N word with the soft A, thinking that I was a gangster with my black friends. That, when you're a kid, you don't really get that, hey, you might want to stop this stupid white kid from saying that shit. We didn't get it. And I wasn't meaning like detrimental, like I'm talking shit to you, but I'm just saying, like, things change and you got to think about the future. This stuff is forever. Right now, I do this because I don't care anymore. I'm retired. I'm done. I'm no longer have to worry about what people think of me or view me as. I just don't have to worry about it anymore. I didn't technically worry about it before, but I did watch what I say and only put a certain thing out there in the world. I need some makeup, man, because I guess it's not just green screen; it's pale screen, and for some reason, it picks up my paleness as, hey, we could put blackness right over there, Anyway, so just, I mean, don't even watch what you put out there. Just put it out there and get ready for the hate, and be strong enough to put up with the hate. Don't clap back. What are you gonna say? Like literally, I see videos of this kid saying, I didn't go to school and I am successful. And I did go to prison for shooting people. No, dude, you're not helping your case. Just don't clap back. Don't say nothing. Let it go. You don't have to respond to every comment on your stupid TikTok page. So that's why I got banned. And everyone that's a part of this Joker cult with that guy online. I mean, I'm a Batman guy, so already me and the Joker dude got beef. Not beef as in I'm gonna fight you when I see you. Beef as in you're for the Joker, I'm for the Batman. No, Batman. So I talk a lot of shit to this guy. And I got banned for one thing. I don't know what I got, but literally he did. I don't think he's homeless. He's got a nice ass fucking car. Like he lives in a nice ass car. I think he's been staying in like Grand Central Station. I mean, literally he took a TikTok where he's fucking doing like the up here and it's like super close up. And he's got like that 5 o'clock shadow going. And it's like, dude, either grow the fucking beard or shave. That or pour the camera back. Like I don't want to see I could count like the individual hairs poking out of his skin. Like, yo, bro. He's like, somebody tell me why I just got banned. I'm like, probably because you didn't fucking shave. And this coming from a bearded fuck. Like, you either let the beard go, or you shave, or you figure out something in between. That 5 o'clock shadow bullshit is just, come on, Joker. And then he's got people saying, unban the Joker cult, straight drop lace. SDL is this thing. I don't know. I refuse to look up his NFTs or music. I know he did a rap. Yeah, I think the rap was really bad. Hold on, let me see if I even have it on here to be played real quickly.
What are you doing? You want to play Walmart Steel Guys? You know that I do.
Whoop, whoop. Let's see how many followers we got today. We were at 19,000 followers on the 24th. We were doing this for 2 months. We have 1,500 that we are following. We have 19,000 that are following us. And we have almost 500,000 likes. We're at 408,000 likes. And I'm banned to the second. But I think I'm going to start some side accounts to where I could post and do things and just keep it open and spread it out. But then I think I'm going to start an intervention account where I just talk to people like, I'm so sorry. I had to cough. It's early in the morning. And now I'm going to hit my nicotine vaporizer. And this is nicotine. I think I need to do like a jackass disclaimer at the beginning of each of my things. This is all just a joke. I'm literally not talking direct shit to you, but you might want to listen, buddy. Like, I'm just saying, if it's not something you choose, you shouldn't be bullied or made fun of. Autistic kids, blind kids, fat kids, tall, short, skinny, fat, anything that you don't choose, I don't think you should be made fun of. But back in the day, I used to wear Jinko jeans, and I wore these Jinkos called 5-0s. These 5-0s look like I was wearing a dress. If I get made fun of for those Jinko jeans that I chose to wear, that's some heat that I'm going to have to take. But some little skinny kid walking down the hall saying 1-800-94-Jenny. Yeah, I know I'm fat, bro. I'm fat, you're short. I could literally sit on you and squish you, which I regret I didn't do more often. I feel like I should have said, like people said, like, what are you going to do, sit on me and squish me? Yeah, I might. That, you really want to be squished? Like, how are you going to explain that? How are you going to come back with, yo, did Keenan sit on you, bro? Wait, you didn't do nothing about it? That motherfucker Fat Keenan sat on top of you and you didn't do a damn thing? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Things that you choose to do, you can be made fun of for. And guess what? From what I understand, your sexual preference, you don't choose it. It chooses you. Or if you're transgendered or whatever the fuck, that chooses you. If I understand it correctly. If I'm getting it right. I don't have firsthand knowledge or experience. So I try not to talk about things I don't fucking know. But from what I understand, even though they're trying to change the game and they're making it seem like more of a choice now, it seems like it chooses you. If you like dudes, you've always liked dudes. If you like girls, you've always liked girls. If you like both, you kind of always like both. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Something that chooses you, don't make fun of or talk shit about. Something you choose, I'm going to roast you. If you choose to do it and I think it's stupid, or hey, me talking like, I was literally trying to save that fucking kid a fucking hassle. Because literally, if you go to real jail, or God forbid, real prison, dude, you're a pretty fucking kid. Like, it's not going to end up well. It's not going to be this fucking music video experience you think it is while you're hanging there on with your bike on the baseball diamond and shit. Like, fuck, dude. Wouldn't you rather hear it from an asshole on TikTok, YouTube, or some shit? Like, because I can't punch you. I can't put my hands on you. So maybe this talking shit to you is better than some real life dude wanting to lay you on your fucking ass because you're doing some dumb shit. And guess what? When you do some dumb shit, there are people out there that don't give a shit about being politically correct or give a shit about your feelings. What's that? I don't like even my son. I don't have to like you. I don't have to be your friend. I love you and I take care of you because that's my job. But there's nothing that says I have to like you or be your friend. And I don't think that's a father's job is being a friend to a point. But I'm also here to teach you. Like I always knew I wasn't hard on my daughter as in she had to fear me or anything, but I prepared her for a world of people giving you crap. Like I gave her the most crap because if you could put up with me, you can put up with damn near anything. Not like I wouldn't. She went by like, oh look at that ugly little girl walking through. No, that wasn't my thing. But I give her grief and call her, Stinky McPoop Pants. And we had this thing where I'd smack her in the face in public, not like in a bad way, but just I remember the first time I got punched in the face for real, dude. I was fucking surprised. I never wanted my daughter, or I definitely don't want my son to be surprised by anything ever. Like, you remember that first punch, the first time you got punched in your face? I'm not saying you got knocked the fuck out, but I was like 9, 10 years old. And I remember me and this kid were like starting a fight. And this was my first fight. I had never been in a fight before. I'm in the apartments. I'm like 9, 10 years old. Me and this kid are about to fight. And we're sitting there with like these sticks that we used to like sword fight with. And so we're sitting there like we're about to sword fight. And I stupidly strike his hand. Cause like when you're sword fighting, you do those strikes. Oh, your hand's away. Your legs. I got your leg. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm playing it like we're just like this fight's gonna be like a sword fight, like a play fight. And literally I struck his hand. Homeboy dropped his fucking stick and popped me in my face. And I like stood there and like, whoa. Got rocked a little bit and I just like walked away. I was like, oh shit. Okay. And I just walked off. Because I had never been hit before. I had never like I didn't know what the fuck was going on, man. But then I walked off and I knew I lied. I went home and my mom asked me what happened. I was like, nothing. I just ran to my room because I knew if I told my mommy what happened, if my mommy found out that She wouldn't have dragged me back out there to be like, "You're fighting him now. Let's get it done." She would probably went out there and been like, "Let's go talk to your parents. You struck my son. I love you, mommy, but that would have been such a Karen moment if you would have known." Like I remember these older kids came up to the like because they saw me and this other dude get in a fight, and these older kids like they're in their teens or something. To me, they look like they were 19 or 20, but they're probably like 16, 17-year-old dudes. They came and knocked on my door in my apartment and was like, "Hey, you all right, bro?" I said, "Yeah, I'm all right, man." And he was like, "We just want to make sure we saw you get rocked right there." I was like, "Yeah, I just wasn't ready for it. I thought we were like sword fighting, playing around, and like we were not angry with each other, but this was gonna be like kind of a fight, but it would start out as a sword fight type of thing. I don't. It was what the fuck ever. But all I know is I got rocked, and I walked, and I just remember the not the fear, but just like, oh fuck, I just got punched in my face. And I never wanted my kid to ever be surprised by a punch in the face. And she could fight. She can take care of her own. Maybe a little bit better than she probably should. Uh, we used to go hard back in the day. Like I mean, I was like almost 300 pounds, maybe 280. And she used to be able to lift me off of her with her legs, like push. Like I knew my daughter would never get taken advantage of. No dude would ever be above my daughter and my daughter like not knowing what to do. No, I will clock you in your face, bitch. Get the fuck off of me. Oh, you won't get off me? I'll push you off of me with my legs. Oh, you think you can punch? My daddy punches harder than that. I'm just saying. I didn't abuse my kid. If you brought my daughter on here today, she would tell you, no, he didn't abuse me. He strengthened me for the world in front of us. Because I knew it was gonna be tough. Like almost like a boy named Sue. Like even though I was gonna be there, I knew that this world was gonna be rough and tumble. So I prepared her for that shit. And guess what? Every kid on TikTok ain't gonna be able to save you your entire life. YouTube's not gonna be able to save you. Social media is not gonna be able to save you. Someday somebody's gonna rock your world when you do something stupid. And if you talk some shit back, they're gonna put you on your ass. And no, that's how it goes down. That's how it happens. So it's I think there's a like it's needed. Like definitely I don't want to see anybody get bullied. I don't want to see anybody get pushed to the point of like Columbine, no return, school shooting. Oh, I had to do this. I had to get it done. Like it's a thin line between standing up for yourself and bullying somebody and giving them shit. Like I don't have the fucking answers. All I know is if you do something stupid on TikTok, just be prepared for the hate. Some dumb fucker like me could spew some hate your way. And guess what? They might actually be a bully. I hope you never get an actual bully because guess what? I'm not a bully. Because at least not to you. Like, I have bullied. I have been bullied. I have bullied other people. But what I'm saying is, I wasn't bullying you. I was letting you know if you literally went to jail, not even prison, dude. You go to jail for a fucking warrant, have to spend 24 hours or overnight, and you're sitting there as like a 19-year-old kid with fucking dreads and blonde ass hair spouting that shit, talking about, yeah, I shooted people. This isn't my first time in jail. Everybody's gonna know. Yeah, yeah. This is your first time in jail, kid. Yeah, we could smell the onion. You know what I'm saying? Like we know when it's the first timer in there. And I don't want to see that shit happen. Like straighten up and fly right, dude. Like, and that's the problem is somebody like I feel like maybe it's not the problem. Like I'm not saying I want to see this kid get his ass kicked, but shit, man. Like maybe it's the problem that it's too fragile, too fragile, too, you know, like too weak sauce? I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, people are gonna give you a bunch of shit in this life. You might as well get ready for it and prepare yourself for it. You know what I mean? Because not everybody's gonna get banned from life. Because if we met in real life and you were like trying to date my daughter, oh, I would just give you shit mercifully. I would give you shit a lot, man. I would give you so much shit. I would talk shit to you. Like, even my daughter's husband at the moment, he's a good guy, but I give him shit so much. I give him so much. He wonders if I like him or not. Guess what? I like you, buddy. If I didn't like you, I'd be so much worse. Like, it wouldn't be like jokey joke. It'd be, you motherfucker. But I'm just saying. So let's move on from the hate. I'll figure it all out. I'll figure out a way to like talk about people without talking about them, because I feel like, dude, you got to hear some shit, and if everything gets banned and you don't get it, like fuck, like fuck. All right, let's talk some Kevin Smith, He-Man, Masters of the Universe. What? What's that? Oh, that's the sound of all y'all eating your fucking words. You hear that? You hear that? That's stunned silence. Stunned silence from the people that gave Kevin Smith shit about his Masters of the Universe take. Because, man, I finished it and I waited a couple days. So, spoiler alert, I'm going to talk about this shit like it's never been talked about before. Because I feel like it's not been talked about lately. People just don't give a shit. And it was a good fucking rendition of He-Man. He took you on a fucking ride. The man is a storyteller. And I told you that at the beginning when I watched the first 5 episodes. Then I did a deep dive. I watched each episode twice. And then I broke it down speaking about it right afterwards. And guess what? Nobody gave a shit. And that's fine. But then I watched all 5 of these episodes because I didn't want... I mean, last time I just kept... There was hate everywhere. Hate everywhere. Oh, Tila's a lesbian. Tila's gonna be a man. Blah, 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 blah. But, and all I was saying, like, you realize he had a... Like, how much hate would y'all have given that guy if he didn't do anything? If it was just like a straight sequel, had nothing to, like, just like, hey guys, I'm He-Man, Arkham, cringe, oh, I'm so scared. Like, what would y'all have fucking done? Y'all would have fucking hated him again for it. You'd have given him so much shit, you can't come up with anything new. This guy took a story where he killed He-Man in the first fucking episode. Killed the main character that everyone's there for. Killed him, and then the hate just spewed. And then Tila gets upset because she finds out that Adam's been lying to her. And he's He-Man. That kind of pissed you off too, wouldn't it? If your bestie, like, almost like they're in love too. They are low-key Ross and Rachel. Will they? Won't they? What happened? But, like, how pissed off would you be? And guess what? All she did was shave her head and get a black girl and a homegirl. Who cares if they did some shit? Who cares if they dated? What the fuck does that even fucking matter? What does it matter? No, guess what? Tila didn't become He-Man, you dumb. I'm Professor Xing all the terrible shit I'm thinking about you right now. You feel that, buddy? Yeah. So Tila is the sorceress. Tila is the sorceress. And I guess Evelyn is Goodalyn. I'm going to rewatch the whole 5 episodes because I understood what was going on. I believe Evelyn was granted to be the sorceress by Skeletor. And then everyone's telling her, like, hey, you don't have to take a shit. You are the most powerful now. So then she takes over being, like, the sorceress He-Man type thing. And He-Man fucking calls on the power without the sword. And it makes him into a fucking beast, man. Just going nuts. which was again great. Like I never even like, and that's without the sword being his conduit. Like just the fucking between Kevin Smith, Mark Bernardin. Is that his name, Bernardin? I don't want to get it wrong. I mean, another dude. I watched Batman Beyond almost religiously, and that's almost the only reason I knew this was coming on this week because I watched Batman Beyond. But anyways, um, they did a great fucking job. If you haven't seen Motu, go watch Motu. In fact, you know what? You should watch it from beginning to end. All 10 episodes. Was it 5 and 5? I think it was 5 and 5. Yeah. But like you should watch it from beginning to end and see how it all flows together now. Because oh man, that was good. He did a great job. Kevin Smith, I'm sorry they give you shit so much, but your He-Man Masters of the Universe take was fucking brilliant. And I'm excited to see what you do with it next. And I hope you get another chance. I hope they didn't sour you on the Motu universe. You did a great job. You took us up and down. You killed off characters. You brought characters back. We saw Orko become the Oracle. And Evil Lynn was like, there you go, Orko. And then she grabbed him right at the end and saved his life. Like, so fucking good, man. So fucking good. And you're lucky I was able to hold it until today. You're lucky, because I've been wanting to scream from the rooftops how much I love this fucking show and how great he fucking did. And how, like, impressed I was with it, you know? But check it out. He-Man, Masters of the Universe. They did a great fucking job. I'm going to rewatch it, and I might... I mean, I'd like to do a deeper dive. I'd like to break it all the way down, but there's just... There's got to be better than me that are doing that. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it was really fucking good. From episode 1 to episode 5, what was it? Season 1, part 2 was fucking great. Fucking great. I was really impressed with it, and I'm sorry for all the shit and the heat that you got for the story that you told us. For some reason, in this, and I'm very happy that you split it up. It would almost been better if it was a weekly series, because then people would have went through the hate and the being upset and all that like on a weekly basis, and then like within 10 weeks it would have been over. You know? But you left us on a sour nut. You left us on a sour note. Sour noted. And the internet and social media just fucking skewered you guys. Like, fuck, you couldn't do anything right, and all you did was tell us a fucking story, and you did what we would have wanted you to, because I can't imagine the hate and bullshit y'all would have gotten if you wouldn't have changed anything. If it would just would have been like, oh, here's 10 weeks of the Filmation He-Man story, and we're gonna do nothing new. We're just gonna do it on like a weekly episodic level that, you know, they really don't matter, because it really didn't connect. I mean, I don't remember the entire Filmation run right off the top of my head right now, but I know that it didn't seem to connect from week to week. You could pull up on it at any time and be okay with it, because we knew it was hard to get people to come back weekly at the same time, or daily, like almost daily at the same time for some of these things back in the day. But white boy awesome. I give it up to you, Kevin Smith, Mark Bernardin, anybody else that worked on that fucking show. It was fucking great. You did a really good fucking job in every way. And I one of my favorite things was when the queen, who was played by Alicia Silverstone, said "as if," but they played it off in such a way to where she said "as if," but it wasn't like "as if." She just said "as if," and then it took me something like, did Cher just say "as if"? Hey, Clueless just say "as if," and that's just '90s nostalgia from Kevin Smith and the crew. That's just like, we got Alicia Silverstone. We got to say "as if." Like, we cannot have her in the show and not say "as if." That's what they did. We've been on 8:25. We've been on about a little bit over than 30 minutes or so. I'm not for sure. I'll check it out. But I did want to give quick shouts. I need you to check out, because I'm going to spoil it I think next Tuesday yeah, Nerding Out Tuesday. Me and Fast Money are gonna talk about the new Kevin Hart show. Cause man, it's fucking good, and I'm trying real hard not to spoil it. I'm not gonna say anything about it. Just go see Kevin Hart True Story on Netflix. It's gonna blow your fucking mind. Something completely fucking different. And Home Sweet Home Alone on Disney Plus, and 8-Bit Christmas, Neil Patrick Harris, HBO Max. It's a Christmas story for the 80s. About the 80s, not made in the 80s, about the 80s. Christmas Story made for the 50s was made in the 80s. Christmas Story made about the 80s was made in the 2020s. But I'm going to spoil that shit probably right before the holiday. I'm probably going to do a deep spoiler review of both of my favorite Christmas movies. I mean, they're becoming better and better. And I'm not for sure if 8-Bit Christmas and Home Sweet Home Alone is going to be in my favorite. I don't think it's going to make it there, but it is going to be a rewatch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, Kevin Hart, True Story on Netflix. Go watch it so I can spoil it for you on Tuesday. And go check out the good Christmas movies because we got some good Christmas shit coming up. Oh, no, it's already out. 8-Bit Christmas on HBO Max and Home Sweet Home Alone on Disney Plus. So go check them out. I want to thank everybody for joining us on Fat Keenan this morning. You could have been anywhere on this Black Friday, but you chose to be here with me, and I apologize for you. But we'll see you again. Y'all are the best. Fat Keenan. I'm a nerd out with you.